In this video, I'm going to go over a very common issue you may encounter when working with formulas and tables. In this table, I've got sales data for shoes, and so I've got different details like shoe model, category, size, and the color. And let's say I want to calculate the average sales based on the different shoe colors. So I've set up a little table over here where I'm going to calculate the averages. And I'm going to use the average if function to do that for me. So I'm going to type in average if, which allows me to set a condition. So for the range I'm going to look to evaluate, it's going to be this color field. So I'm going to correctly reference that by referencing the table and the color field. And for the criteria, I'm going to reference this value here. And the average range is going to be my total sales field. So I'm correctly referencing the fields and the table, and it calculates my average. For the black color, it's $191. And so what you might be tempted to do at this point is just grab this and drag it across, but now we get an error. And the problem is when I do so, you'll notice these fields have changed. Now I'm referencing unit price and order ID. Over here, I'm referencing quantity and order date. So the problem with this is even though I've selected this field, it's not locking it in place. So it's moving. So it was referencing color, then unit price, and then quantity. So it was moving. And then sales became order ID at the beginning, and then order date. So it basically moved within the table as you copied this formula over, dragged it over. So how do you get around this? Now there's no way to freeze these values. Like if I click on it here, type in or press F4, it doesn't do anything. So what you can do instead is just hit Control C, select these cells, and hit Control V. So your formula is still going to update. It's still referencing this red color now instead of black, but you'll notice now the fields do not change. It's still referencing color and total sales. I go to brown, it's referencing brown, color, and total sales. So by doing it this way, the fields do not change. So you might think that if you're referencing a table field, then that's going to lock in place when you drag it. But the problem happens when you drag horizontally, those fields are going to move because they're not locked in place. So if you're copying formulas that where you're referencing a table, always make sure to use Control C and Control V to copy and paste as opposed to drag it, because then you may end up with unintended calculations where you're referencing the wrong fields, and not only could your calculations be wrong, but you'll get errors potentially as well. So that's one thing to watch out for when you're working with table formulas.